German divisions were defeated by the forces of the Popular Army. It was here that the men of the British Battalion of the International Brigades won such a glorious name for themselves. These are German tanks that fell into the hands of the soldiers of the People's Army. Most of them are badly wrecked, but some of these tanks were taken from the enemy intact and in good order. The German militiamen of the International Column played a large part in organizing the defeat of the forces led against us by the German fascists. Three kilometers from Wesker. The brave militiamen of the Aragon front have consolidated their positions. They have organized their food supplies and prepared for the moment when the command decides to take the offensive. Italian prisoners captured on the Guadalajara front. The men of these divisions were deceived by their leaders and brought to Spain without realizing their destination. The divisions have proved themselves incapable of resisting the heroic attacks of our popular army. The Italian militarists have suffered an inglorious defeat. Our militiamen have shown the world how in 8 months picturesque, heroic bands of the early days have developed into an organized, regular army capable of standing up to the best military organizations in Europe. The prisoners, well treated, show that for them this captivity is liberation. The Minister of Justice, Garcia Oliver, visits the School of War from which 600 fully qualified officers leave each month for the front. Organized in the first days of the rebellion, the School of War is the bulwark of the popular army. The military authorities at Valencia review the 10th Brigade. This brigade, trained and ready, is on the point of leaving for the front to continue the victorious offensive of the Republican Army in company with the heroes of Guadalajara and Arganda. Here is one of the ambulance units provided by the generosity of supporters of the Spanish Republic in the United States. The first unit has done fine work on the Madrid front. Spain of the Popular Front has created a new organization of control and protection. The motorized section of the police passed through Barcelona on the great avenue Diagonal. Here they are performing one of their duties and demanding to see permits. Another part of their work is to give advice and help in breakdowns. Another part to give assistance in case of accidents. These are the patrols founded by the anti-fascist people. While the People's Army continues to advance on the fronts, in the rear in Aragon, peasants on cooperative farms harvest the crop of beetroot, which has been particularly abundant this year. Sugar factories are working day and night, so that on the front the defenders of liberty will not lack for this necessary food. There is close cooperation between the fighters at the front and those in the rear guard. The great sculptor Vitorio Macho is immortalizing in stone the great popular figure Passionaria. The living symbol of anti-fascist Spain. The Republic is everywhere. In the middle of war, it does not fail to participate in international displays that demonstrate the spiritual, economic, and cultural heritage of the country. Luis Araquistain, who represents Republican Spain in Paris, opens the work of construction of the Spanish pavilion at the 1937 exhibition. Speeches were made by Luis Araquistain and Professor Gauss, Spanish Commissar General at the exhibition. The distinguished Frenchmen who were present demonstrated once more the close spiritual ties existing between two great democratic countries.